And you know, we had a hard time finding some songs that you haven't already performed in our studios. That was one right there.
Yeah, I haven't done that. That was from the new Government Mule record, By a Thread. It's called Forevermore, which oddly enough we were talking about Bonnaroo, and that was also on that record before I had made a rock song out of it, when it was just like a folk song like it is here today. Yeah, because every year I come on here and play 2 or 3 songs, and we try not to repeat anything.
It's getting more and more difficult.
It is. It's just like Christmas Jam. It's getting more and more difficult to not repeat, you know. But that's what we do. That's what we love. So
you've had a chance to work with a lot of your heroes and mentors, and you mentioned By a Thread. Billy Gibbons, is that another one right there?
Absolutely. Playing with Billy was such a blast. I guess we've known each other since the '90s sometime, and he was definitely a big influence on me, and he's such an amazing guitar player. One of those people that when you hear him play, you know instantly who it is, you know. So when we wrote Broke Down on the Brazos for the new Government Mule record, it was the last song we recorded, the last song we wrote, actually. And when we listened back to it, we just thought, hey, it really has this kind of early ZZ Top kind of feel. So I thought, why don't I call Billy and see if he would like to play on it? He doesn't do a lot of that. So I just called him and said, hey, I understand if you're not interested, but he said, send it to me. So I sent it to him, and he called back and said, yeah, let's do it. So we went in the studio a few days later, and he just added a whole new thing to it. It took it to a whole nother level. And now I don't even think about that song without his contribution.
If it was a game show, it'd be one of those I can name that artist in 3 notes, because as soon as he kicks in, it's all about Billy Gibbons.
Absolutely. I had a lot of people go, you know, when I first heard that song, I was like, wow, Warren's really good doing this Billy Gibbons kind of thing. I'm like, well, no, that's actually Billy Gibbons doing that. But that's him. You know, when he picks up a guitar, that's what he sounds like. And you know, that to me, that's the sign of a great artist. You know, when Santana or Billy or, you know, someone, Jerry Garcia, someone that has that sound that you know instantly who it is, that's so much more important than their technical ability. You know, to have a personality on an instrument is probably the hardest thing to achieve, and for most of us, that's what we're trying our whole lives to do, is to try and have a voice, try and find a voice in the way that those guys did. You know,
one of the appeals of the Christmas Jam, of course, not only the incredible talent that is accumulated at these shows, but the different types of talent that have come over the years. You know, people like Marty Stewart, you know, lending that type of sound. And now this year, the one that jumps out at me that might make for some interesting combinations is the Dirty Dozen Brass Band. Have you thought of any ways to incorporate the big horns into some of your songs, maybe?
Absolutely. There's a couple of songs on my new solo record that have a horn section. So I'm going to take advantage of the fact that the Dirty Dozen Brass Band is here. And I think Greg Allman's going to take advantage of that as well. And who knows? I mean, I have a feeling they're going to be the MVPs this year. They're going to be on stage with a lot of different people throughout the night, but because, you know, we're all fans, but also the fact that they bring this signature horn sound with them everywhere we go. So people will be going, so what would be cool to do with Dirty Dozen? That's how the wheels are spinning right now. You know,
almost lost sometimes, and it should be more in the forefront, because this is what it's all about: is the cause, Habitat for Humanity. The money that is raised every year, not just with the show, but with the CDs, the DVDs, and now the last couple of years, you've had a full day or two of a build when you come into town. Is it part of the Christmas Jam?
You know, we're trying to keep it expanding, partially just to make the appeal not only to Ashevilleans, but to people that are coming in from out of state or cross country, or even from other countries that come in for it, to make it where a destination event where they can come for 2 or 3 or 4 days and really enjoy themselves. Thankfully, Asheville is the kind of place that you want to do that. So we're taking advantage of like art shows and Christmas Jam by day, where there's music in the clubs during the day, and of course the pre-jam at the Orange Peel. And there's a lot of different ways that we're generating not just money, which is one of the most important things, but just a vibe that's going to make people want to keep coming back, you know. And the Christmas Jam by Day stuff is new, so we're still tweaking it and trying to make it better and better. You know, it's amazing to me how many people do come from out of town and out of state for this event. And I think if it were somewhere else less desirable, that might not be the case, you know.
Let's do one more song. How about it?
Sure. Let me tune up for one moment.
Let me know if you need a backup singer. I'm here for you.
Okay, just back up.
Set myself up for that. I'll keep setting them up. You keep knocking them down.
Let's see. Robert Johnson won out.
Nice.
I said you better come on into my kitchen, 'cause it's going to be raining outdoors. Woman, I've been seeing, split with my best friend. Joker got lucky, I stole it back from him. Oh, you better come on into my kitchen, 'cause it's going to be raining outdoors. Woman, I've been seeing, she's long and tall. Move her body just like a cannonball. Oh, you better come on into my kitchen, 'cause it's going to be raining outdoors. Long and tall, sleeps with her head in the kitchen and her big feet out in the hall. Well, come on into my kitchen, 'cause it's going to be raining outdoors. Next time you see me, things won't be the same. Well, I have another woman, you probably have plenty of other men, but right now, come on into my kitchen, Lord, 'cause it's gonna be raining outdoors.